is Sarah. Sarah's up for adoption through Hands. She is a 3-year-old puppy. She loves kids, and she's just a good girl. She's looking for a home. She loves belly rubs.
And Sarah, of course, obviously, like you mentioned, up for adoption.
Yes.
But
sweet dog.
And the one thing too, I'm not sure if you mentioned, she's good with cats.
She is good with cats. Yeah, she can deal with other dogs, but she prefers cats. So yeah, absolutely, she's a good lap dog.
And speaking of dogs, we're talking about a common problem I think a lot of dog owners can relate to. When your dog tends to go to the bathroom on your lawn, you get the little brown spot.
Yeah. So frustrating, especially for those men out there that work so hard on having a perfectly green lawn. One trip out to the bathroom for your dog can ruin the entire thing. So the reason that this happens, Melissa, is that urine is very high in ammonia, and nitrogen is the major compound in ammonia. The nitrogen content changes the soil pH and actually burns the grass and kills it off. Not a good thing.
No, and probably a lot of men out there especially, or maybe the ladies too, if you take care of your lawn or something, it's an annoyance. You love your dog, but
right.
You're like, why does this happen?
Exactly.
How do you keep the grass clean, or I should say green, and free of this?
There are tips to help with this, and spray paint is not your only option. Good ways to prevent this is actually to get your dog to urinate in just one area, so that this nitrogen is confined to maybe gravel or sand, or clover. Clover is a great, very sturdy plant that if you have it down there, it's still green, so it looks fine on your grass, but it's not going to burn as normal grass would. There are compounds out there that can actually change the pH of your pet's urine, and you want to check with a vet before you would do this, but that's another thing that you could sprinkle on their food, a nice supplement to prevent the urine burns. Another great way to prevent this, Melissa, is to just irrigate your lawn. So after your pet goes out and pees on your front lawn, and this is good for accidents too. If they have a pet area, but there's one spot, you just saw it happen, get out there with a lawn hose and just flush it out, and that's going to dilute the nitrogen so that it's not so toxic. Fertilizer is also high in nitrogen, so maybe you've heard of people burning their lawn from too much fertilizer. It's the same exact reaction. And a lot of people will say that this only happens in female dogs, but that's not true. Male dogs can do it as well because their urine content is exactly the same. But the difference is we tend to see it more in females because they squat and urinate a large volume in one spot, so that one spot is very concentrated, as opposed to males who go and urinate a little bit here, a little bit there, more dilute. So that's the story on why your urine burns.
I was telling you earlier, I remember this happening in my backyard growing up with our dogs, and my parents were trying desperately to get rid of the little brown patches.
Yeah.
But you love your dog, so you just let it go.
That's the other thing is just to say, you know what, I'm a pet lover, I love my dog, I don't care what my lawn looks like.
Okay. Well,
thank you.
Always thank you so much, little Sarah, up for adoption. We'll post all of her information on our website, upnorthlive.com. Taking a look at weather this morning, here's Storm Meteorologist Joe Charleboy.